I watched your post about that. That's in my topics. People after bodybuilding, slating bodybuilding.
Yeah.
So
it's pissed me off this week.
Yeah, I've seen it twice. And I was just like, come on.
What, like Eddie Ifbb?
Does he do it?
Well, I
can't listen to him.
He's got a bit of a narrative, hasn't he?
Steroids, just like you.
Yeah, you
stood aside the fucking biggest blokes in the world. You don't.
All right, Mr. Natural.
You were on fucking.
You were slamming it.
Olympia.
Did he?
Did he go to Olympia, Eddie?
Yeah, no, I think he did, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
Well,
it's big pictures. We everybody. Like,
yeah, I mean, he was a fucking big bloke, wasn't he? But like, it's like biting hand that feeds you, innit?
Yeah,
like sort of thing. And I know, and then I was hearing this week as well where they were like, oh fucking, I can't remember who it was now, but saying, I couldn't leave without I had anxiety because I didn't have a meal with me, or I had to go to bed at a certain time.
You soft cum.
Well, that's welcome to fucking bodybuilding. That's what it is.
What do you mean?
That's the discipline of bodybuilding. If you don't want it, you don't get the result that you're fucking looking for, pal.
Yeah, you're not built for it.
Yeah, so don't cry about it. Just go and do what you're doing now and go running.
But do you think I'm not like on these posts? Not Eddie, but because obviously we're a good bodybuilder, but 9 out of 10 times
it's failed bodybuilders that haven't quite made it.
People who haven't Eddie or weren't willing to sacrifice.
They didn't get to where they wanted to get.
Or where they thought they'd
and
get
it's like, then that's what's maybe left a sour taste.
Yeah. Like that kid who's wank at football, but he owns football.
Yeah.
No, fucking bring it back.
Yeah. When it gets hard, they don't like knuckle down and think, do you know what? It's not as easy as what I thought. It's going to take a lot longer than what I thought.
Yeah.
And they're not prepared to put that 5, 6, 7, 10, 15 years into it, because bodybuilding's long.
It's even people that have done that.
They're still not where they've
not got the pro card or not done what they wanted to in bodybuilding, and I can understand it's frustrating because you give everything to it.
Yeah, but that's when the difference is you're doing it for the love of bodybuilding, or you're doing it because you want the success, the accolades that come from bodybuilding.
Obviously, we spoke about him last time, Josh. He's not slagged it off, is he?
Oh no!
Do you know what I mean? He's like
he loves it.
But that's what I'm saying. He still loves it.
But bodybuilding gives someone like Josh or all these people I was listening to anyway. Bodybuilders give them everything. Yeah. Bodybuilding's giving me everything. Without bodybuilding, I wouldn't be fucking anything. Not that I'm anything anyway. But do you know what I mean?
It's your life. It's your life. Yeah. It's made your life better.
Absolutely. But it's like I'm not going to stop bodybuilding in fucking 5-6 years time, whatever, and be like, oh, I lost my identity as a person. Like, it's who I am. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's you are what you do. It's like if you fucking fix cars, you're a mechanic. I go to the gym and I build muscle. I'm a bodybuilder. You embrace it, surely. Don't you?
Yeah, of course you do. You embrace
it. It's
fucking brilliant bodybuilding anyway. Like,
gives you structure, gives you something to aim for.
I think it's the best thing anybody can do. Oh, and actually, Misha, my daughter.
Yeah.
So I've never pushed it on my kids ever. Like Lewis, he plays football and he's been a couple of times. I've never gone with him, and he asked. He's like,
I'm not bothered, Dad.
Yeah, he's like, I want to be a little bit bigger maybe, but he never goes. You know, he plays games or whatever. But Misha messaged me the other day. Was just like, Dad, I've started going to the gym. I just want to be really muscly. I want to be really muscly and have a 6-pack. And I was like, oh, well, how muscly are we talking here? You know what? And then I was like, send me some pictures of the girls that you've been watching, like what you've been wanting to look like. And then she sent me a couple of bikini girls. And that's like with no involvement from me at all. And she's like, she didn't get up till 12 o'clock, Misha. She's like, I even got up at 7. I went to sign up at the gym, and she's like fucking buzzing. So I was like, right, I'm coming down there. Buy some protein bars, drink this when you finish training. I brought on loads of Gymshark sets, like took her down, and I was just like, I was fucking buzzing. Not because of anything apart, because she obviously might share a passion or whatever that I have. She's asked me to help her, but I don't think there's anything better for a young person growing up than discipline structure, because I'd have been a fucking massive druggie and in prison. Absolutely. You know, you would have done. Well, a lot of us would have done, or a lot of young men would have done.
Yeah.
But I weren't going out to take drugs because I had arms tomorrow. And I wanted to fucking do abs. And I'm not going to go to the pub after because I'm going to have a protein shake instead.
I think if you love it, like we love it,
yeah,
it can give you good living and good career and good structure. If you love it, if you're in it for
for the right reason. Yeah, and this is what I was doing a post about this other day as well. So this is where it comes down to a lot of people get into coaching for the wrong reason. They feel like coaching is an easy way to make money.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because people put these reels out, which is business. You know what I mean? I've took him from $2,000 to $10,000 or a month or whatever it may be. And all these people think, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a coach, pack my job in. And it's not. It's just, especially if you don't love.
Well, we have questions. We've got about four maybe this week, maybe even more about advice on becoming an online coach and how to stand out in the industry. And one of my clients actually, I was speaking to him yesterday about it. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Unless you've put the years in and you look a certain way and you've got knowledge to go with it. Like Jordan had put a post on the other day about get really fucking smart and educated, which yes, I agree with, but again, you're just putting yourself in the cohort of skinny people who are just fucking spouting shit. No one listens to it anymore.
I think if you, like me, I've been looking at a little bit more education of people that I want to be educated by.
Yeah.
But I'm already all right at it.
Yeah.
So it warrants me doing it. Like these people.
You never know enough. We're always
Yeah. Like these people a bit, no muscle. Do you know what I mean? It's like
you have to have both sides.
Yeah.
You've got to look a certain way.
Have something to go with it.
If somebody asked me, how do I get clients or how do you get clients, my answer would be completely different to one of these business mentors or these fucking marketing gurus, because how I got clients initially was I was a walking advertisement.
Yeah, in gym. Fuck me, he's big.
Yeah, people. I first and foremost is I was successful at what I wanted to do, and that was bodybuilding. So I got myself in shape. I got myself a coach, a knowledgeable coach, and I got myself in shape. And then people started asking me, "Fucking hell,
how do you look like that?
How do you look like that?
What do you do to look?
What do you do? Can you help me? Yeah, of course I can." And that's how it snowballs. Is be a walking advert. Yeah, first and foremost.
Somebody asked a question about this, about PT and stuff like that. And I know it's not as what it were because everybody's online, but there's some
excellent PTs out there, but there's some shit out there. Oscar's one of them. He's
unbelievable.
Oh, shit.
Oscar's one of them.
No, he's unbelievable, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
I was actually showing him to my client yesterday about this is what you want to look and sound and, if you're a PT.
And I think some of these coaches are going wrong. They think it's, sit online, I ain't got to do all. But you don't know what you're doing. You can't just take stuff away because that ain't how it works.
No.
And each week, whereas, like you've just said, you learn from, first and foremost, you.
Yeah.
You were there, weren't you? And
and also, one, be good at be good at the market that you are trying to aim for. So if you are a bodybuilder, which is obviously a lot more niche, be a fucking good bodybuilder and show that you can do it. Yeah. If not, you're gonna have to either one, educate yourself, be very relatable, or market yourself very well. Because there is some people,
which is very difficult.
Which is difficult in this day and age.
A little bit more savvy to it now. It's caught in that trap.
It's been and done. There's been that much. People's been burnt that much. Can roll a shit in glitter, still a shit in it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And you've got to. Do you know what? You've got to come across as though you're fucking passionate and you love what you do. Because I love what I do.
I do. Do you know what? Do you know what?
And that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I always ask this question. Would I ask me advice? Would I pay me? And I go, yeah, I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You would you. Like some of these coaches or online, surely have a look at me and think, hold on a minute. I've got arms like fucking pepperonis. Hey, is anybody gonna go, hold on a minute, pal, what's that bicep curl you're doing? No.
Yeah.
They're not either.
No. I think it also depends on your narrative as well. If you're doing it just to make, we've said this before, if you're doing it to try and just make money,
you failed.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do it. You have to be like you say, very passionate about it. You got to love it. It gives me purpose every day.
It does me, yeah.
There's more so now than ever.
Yeah, it does me.
You're not getting up every day to what you are, but the gym is not like.
Do you know what I've started getting a buzz for a little bit? I mean, I love all coaching, but now show season's coming up. Like, I've got clients who are potentially 9 and 10 weeks out because they do.
Yeah, I've got 10 weeks out. Yeah,
because they're doing first shows at year, and I'm like, fucking. Do you know what I mean? I might start checking in 3 times a week now.
Yeah. Because it's
let's stay on top of this because
it's same as when you do it yourself.
Yeah,
it's same as when you do it yourself.
Well, you live through your clients, don't you? In that sort of sense.
Because like obviously, I'm start Unisol project on Monday. I can't wait. Do you know what I mean?
Unisol.
I can't wait. Do you know what I mean? I've got all my stuff lined up
already. Yeah, just looking at it. It's just today.
No, I'm not. I'm not rushing it. It's then. But I think fucking hell, 6 weeks. I'll be like,
keeps walking past it and going.
Keep looking at it. Yeah. Not be long.
Yeah.
4 more sleeps.
just having a little smile and saying no.
So yeah, we've got a fucking. I mean,
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Jimmy's wrote some topics down, but we must have got over 50 questions, which is absolutely mental.
Yeah,
combined because we must have got nearly 50 on Big Dogcast, and we've all individually got some as well. So we're going to try and make this episode.
Yeah,
we're going to try and get through a boatload of questions.
Because I get a few saying, "Oh, I've asked a question you've not asked." Do you know what I mean?
And then you get some people who actually inbox as well questions. So first one, James Spartan 1. Did you ever growing up want to be anything other than a bodybuilder? If so, what?
I think
because you keep saying you're not a bodybuilder, you are a bodybuilder, you're just not a competitive bodybuilder. So did you want to be anything else? Race car driver?
Yeah. No.
A doctor?
No, do you know what? Like, I didn't want to be old.
Didn't you?
I didn't want to be old. If I could have perhaps been an accountant.
You've said this a few times,
perhaps
haven't you?
been an accountant.
Yeah, but he means like Ben Affleck accountant.
Yeah, I know. He does, doesn't he?
Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, perhaps, yeah.
Fucking that's that. Do you know what?
That's mental.
If I'd have, doctor saying that.
If I'd have.
Because
if I'd have not been naughty at school, like I were right fucker. Do you know what I mean? Like there's no wonder I weren't allowed to go. Do you know what I mean? And I learned like, do you know?
Because you are good you're good with numbers though.
Yeah, and I'm good at working. Like,
have you ever thought about maybe doing it, like doing an accountancy sort of thing, and just
then fucking do everybody's books?
Say
and then go to put that through
the doctor. Accountancy. Yeah, I've got this coming in. What's that for? All right, business use.
What about you?
I think up until a certain age, it was just all football for me.
Yeah, same.
I just wanted to be. Yeah, I just wanted to be a footballer.
Obviously, you like,
and then that gets taken up as you get older and you get closer to that professional contract, and it gets kind of taken away from you a couple of times. So I'm on verge of getting a pro contract.
That's what I'm saying. You were fucking
times. Yeah,
was fucking spoke about highly, weren't you? About everybody. Do you know what I mean?
So, but then obviously injuries.
There's just a difference in that. It's like
you've got to.
Lads who have got the pro contracts now. They were just half a second sharper. Like, fucking hell, there was just.
I think it's a little bit of luck, a little bit of right timing,
right place, right time, and definitely in it.
I think I were good enough.
Oh, yeah,
I were good enough.
Yeah.
But it just probably wasn't the right. Well, I weren't good enough, or I should have made it. But
well, you were meant to be a bodybuilder.
I was meant to be a bodybuilder. Yeah, so everything happens for a reason.
100%.
Lucas, he's actually asked me a couple of questions. This lad, Lucas, he's actually asked me a question on Instagram, which I went back to him yesterday on actually and gave him an answer. So we do try and get if you mess it like there's some things that go beyond help and they're asking and you're like, people are paying me for this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I try and help people, but there's a certain point when you're like, fucking hell, it's a little bit more than just one answer back. And I need to know a lot more information. And then it goes into the realm of you like having daily conversation.
Yeah,
it becomes coaching then. But he asked me a question yesterday, but he's asked, PD escalation, if your nutrition, recovery and training are all on point, is a self-coaching PD user. So I'm guessing he's asking, should you escalate PDs if everything is on point? Well, it just depends if progress is slow.
You could use a rule of thumb, 10 milligrams per kilogram, 10 to 15 milligrams per kilogram. Start at 10.
Yeah.
Escalate yourself up to 15 over the period of your
years.
Wherever the length you're doing cycle maybe, and then that's it. Take the data from that.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's a difficult question, because we don't know where you are. Where are you in your journey?
How much muscle mass has he got?
Yeah. Are you?
Is it second cycle? Is he adding second compounds, third compounds in?
Obviously, it's how you look and feel as well, isn't it? Because it's a lot like if you feel shit on,
and are you responding to the drugs? If you're getting negative side effects from the drugs,
that's what I'm saying.
You need to know escalation.
It's a de-escalation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you need to find out what's going off, because obviously your body's not happy with something.
And if you're looking best you've ever looked and everything's running smooth, like
rinse it. Shit, yeah.
You don't
rinse it. Shit's working. Shit is working. Someone said, "Do you think aliens exist?"
Yeah. There's something else out there.
We'd be very naive to think that we're on things that exist or exist.
There's billions of galaxies with billions of planets in it.
Yeah, there's definitely something else out there.
I don't think there's been out here, though.
You what?
I don't think there's been anything here.
Do you not think?
What about UFOs and all that?
I think a lot of UFOs are probably misidentified craft from military sort of things. But there's been that congressional hearing last year, weren't there, where they actually came out and said, we have craft and we have small humanoids or whatever, all these whistleblowers that are like high-ranking sort of people.
But
no, I think they've been at some point. I actually think this is my TikTok. between I'm quite heavy on simulation theory at the minute. Do you know, like we live in a simulation? But like apart from that, I think that aliens have visited this planet.
Truman Show. Like the Truman Show.
Like we're all living in a simulation. It's just a very high-tech simulation of many, many simulations. It's like matter doesn't exist until it's observed. Like if you think about a video game and you're on Grand Theft Auto and you go into whatever city, that's not there until you get closer and then it starts to materialise. Same as like matter or... I don't want to get too deep into it anyway.
What's in that fucking drink? What's in that coffee?
What's that cycle? Just get it out. They've reduced it anyway. So I think aliens probably visited the planet like many, many years ago. You see it in like text everywhere, like of them like describing sky people or like depictions of people that look like aliens. I think we maybe got crossbred with monkeys then or something, and then we've evolved from that with like alien DNA, and then they fucked off. That's my theory, potentially. One of them anyway.
I ain't got a theory, I just know that we're not the only ones.
There you go. We are not alone. That was a little bit deep, Paul.
That was deep.
I don't know. It's a bit too far-fetched. I'll be right honest with you.
You not watched E.T.? Ford Hall. Cal Curry he's asked a few. So this is in one question, so he's put it in 3 boxes. But how many years of training should it take before a person starts to dictate their sessions? So like volume by feel, for example. If you feel good today, I'm going to do another set of that. If it feels shit and I'm feeling a bit battered, I'm going to call it at 1 set, which is less than normal. So when in your journey are you able to sort of dictate when you can auto-regulate your own volume based on feel?
I think that's fucking...
I think that's very individual.
That's individual, and it's not a time frame, because I want to talk about this, so it's very similar, because for us... Like, if you went on the...
How many times have we trained and we've done a set
and gone, that's nice, we'll do another?
Yeah, or we've gone, that's enough for me there today.
But that's us...
20 years down the line.
Knowing, yeah. Do you know, like...
I did it yesterday with Dan, to be fair. I took a set on glute drive. Bearing in mind, I don't need any more glute, but I took a set on glute drive.
Yeah.
It was like, I'd stack, it was Bodybuilder actually, but I stacked Bodybuilding and it was like 16, 18 reps I did. And it fried me. Like, there were not another set there. It would have been pointless.
How did you get in that?
On the Bodybuilder?
Yeah.
I've figured it out. So on the thing, it tells you seat 5 for if you're over 6'3", it's pad, because you can move that pad, sliding pad, and you seat up and down. So I'm 5 and 1. I get in it, I put the belt on, and then I have to hook my foot up a little bit, and then hook my foot up a little bit. My feet are right at the bottom of the plate. In fact, my heels are hanging off.
Right.
And I use it more of like a cast glute bridge, so I'm not fully
down.
I'm keeping tension on all the way through.
But how do you get out of it?
I just come down to the bottom.
You can bottom out on the sit. Oh, because there's right. Okay.
Yeah. So when I finish a rep, I'm probably 4 to 6 inches off at things. So I just drop onto pad.
What's that one? That Evian.
Arsenal glute drive.
That one where you click it in.
It's nice, that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's horrible. I don't like.
I think it's nice, that.
I do, yeah. But it's heavy, isn't it?
It is very heavy.
Nautilus is my favourite, just the standard Nautilus.
See, Nautilus for me, I put a heel plate on. I think it can be, people can leverage a lot of weight on that.
A lot of quad.
Yeah, they don't. I see so many people and they're not getting a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, but is that the one?
They're doing a quad extension.
Is that one what they've got in S20?
Yeah, they're more or less doing a quad extension. The feet are too wide. They come up to the top. They've got fucking 6, 7, 8 plates on. They think they're building the glute. They will be getting a little bit of glute. They're going too deep, so it's transferring into the lower back, and then they're driving up, and
they're just driving quad.
They end up finishing the movement like that. And I'm like, you've more or less done a quad extension. Like, way too much quad, nowhere near enough glute. Yeah, but I'm lifting 8 plates. All right, carry on doing what you're doing.
Yeah, with your little ass.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Carry on doing what you're doing. So, yeah, great question, Carl. For me, and this is why we'd like to get Dan on, because I was actually speaking to him in inbox about it yesterday. And
Bastic.
Yeah. I think there's that many, again, this is why we said at the start of this year, no, you can't, there shouldn't be any talking in absolutes, unless you are very, very data driven, and you can track your metrics consistently on a daily basis. You wake up at the same time, you go to bed at the same time, you drink the same fluid, you eat the same meals, you are doing the same amount of output on a daily basis, then and you are a robot to the cause, then progressive overload, logbooking, and having a set, right, this is how many sets
like a volume
allocation, and you can progress that, is absolutely fucking fantastic, and you can make tremendous amounts of progress. If you're someone who can't do that because of lifestyle factors, then I think that
go on feel
is
it doesn't hurt to have a.
It does take time to do that.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to have a session. Wrote out. The session.
No, I'll have the basis.
I'll throw another one.
These are what exercises I'm doing.
No,
but how I get to my working sets and how I allocate, how I move through my volume
depends on feel. And that's how it shows, because. Listen,
it should all be dictated by enjoyment first and foremost, and that's how you're going to progress the most.
Yeah, for the most part. It's like when you finish your session and you've done pull and you've got your fucking glute drive to do. Like, you don't want to do it. Last thing you want to do, but you do it. You're not enjoying that, but
it needs to be done.
Yeah, it needs to be done. So that's the difference between you hitting every bit of your training.
Yeah, that's where
there's a few bits that you like pulling up for.
But you should enjoy your progression.
Of course you should. You should, but I think it boils down to now, like, with stuff like that, a lot of people train because it's cool.
Yeah, and it's what people have said. They just fucking...
It's what I mean is, it's on Instagram. Like I said before, if social media went away, half the gyms would shut and they'd half be empty. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, good question. I think it's very difficult to answer in full, but it does take time. It does take time, and it takes somebody who's quite disciplined to understand how the body works and stuff like that.
Listen, I'm not being funny.
And and when not to take another set or when to take another set. But
just
do you know what?
go in and train.
Who gives a fuck?
Just train. If you feel like, do you know what? Fucking last time I did a bit too much. Don't do as much.
Yeah, well, you're fucked. Right? You get up in the morning, you're fucked. Like we've done before. This is what I wanted to talk about. Like we've got brother. What? I'm a day off today. I am. Are you fucked? Yeah,
I'm smashed. Yeah.
Why? Not because you wrote out. Because I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucked. Yeah, I got somebody on prep, me.
Yeah. But again, it's individual that, because some people are like, oh, I'm tired today, I'm not going to go. No, you fucking get your ass.
No, but you know what I mean is, you know if you're fucked, don't you? Like what I'm saying is, like I've got this is what I'm saying. Like, do you know when I was 18, 19, 20, 21, right?
You're doing 7 days a week, twice
a day, right? Having people to tell me, like, to people, you don't go to the gym, you go too much. Like, I'd have gone out Friday, whiz, off me box, no sleep. Ashley, you going to the gym? Yeah. Come on, let's go to the gym. Yeah, no sleep. I'd have still gone. I'm not saying it will go. It's the right way of doing it.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it took somebody to tell me to slow down. I've got kids, me, who's fucking 18, 19 and 20, right? In prep, 3 weeks in prep, on about competing in middle. Been on prep 3 weeks, lost a kilo. I felt that. 3 weeks in. Who the fuck have you ever felt on your diet, on your prep, 3 weeks in, needing a deload, needing a day off?
No one has.
After three days, at 3 weeks, lost a kilo. I felt this drop. You fucking know you haven't.
Yeah, people say things because they've heard it.
Do you
know what I mean? My legs are like lead. It's like when I sit down, my glutes hurt, my bottom of my feet hurt. Like
your cardio,
fucking 15% body fat.
Your cardio is 250 calories 5 times a week.
Yeah.
You do fuck all. Do you know what?
I've got someone in prep at the minute, and he's dropped from peak through pre-prep, and drugs have only just gone back in. So second week, this will be his 3rd week. So they're probably not fully saturated yet. And he's dropped 6 kilo. And he's like, I've dropped a little bit of strength on certain movements, like a Smith machine press.
Strength in reps or strength in weight?
As in potentially a little bit of load and maybe a couple of reps. But you've dropped 6 kilo.
That's you've got less stability than you did when you were
especially
heavier.
Especially in those movements.
Yeah. Always push movements generally that'll drop off first.
Push movements are always going to drop off first. It don't mean that you're losing muscle. It don't mean that you're getting weaker. I want you to reset your lifts, and I want you to not focus on what you were doing at 112 kilo full blast, because you've just come down on drugs for 6-8 weeks. They've not fully saturated, and you're 6 kilo lighter. So I need you to reset, and you go from what you
start again. Reset. Start again. But somebody who's natural at 18, 19, 20-year-old has lost a kilo. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care what any cunt says. You have not felt a fucking kilo at start. Yeah, I'll get to.
You're still fat.
Right, you're still fat. I'll get to about 84 kilo, and I'll think I'm fucking alright.
Yeah.
I'll get to 84 kilo, and I'll go fucking hell. It'll hit me. As soon as it goes below it, 84, I think fucking hell.
It's here.
It's here.
Yeah.
Until then, I don't feel no. I'm like, fucking can't wait.
Yeah.
Cardio, fucking running about. I'm 40 odd year old.
Yeah.
I've got some kid who's on 250. I'll cheat me. He'll say, I'll do cardio. I think I'll do twice a day. Lie. Do twice as much cardio. Like, I know I shouldn't, but what I'm saying is...
Don't do that.
No, but what I'm saying is, I still won't feel fucked. So I'm going, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I won't feel fucked until I get to that. Then I'll feel it. And I think, right.
Yeah, people think that...
They look at scale weight, they've lost a key.
It's just that there's too much fucking information out there.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's too much information. And it's
my first prep. I didn't know.
No, well, I didn't. I didn't have a clue. So when you're checking in, you're like, oh, yeah, look all right.
I'm a flat, I'm a lean, I'm a fucked. I don't know. Yeah. But all I know is I've got fucking an hour cardio to do and this amount of food to eat, and that's what I'm doing.
How old are you?
38. And you did 39 this year.
39 this year, and you did 30-minute cardio every day through your prep, 7 days a week from off. How many times did you message Cal after a kilo weight loss and tell him you were fatigued?
I didn't.
Do you know what I mean? I think fucking hell, if this is what's to come, Imagine, because these are all these young uns are going to be
next generation.
New face. These are going to be new gym owners. Imagine these being new gym owners. Sorry, pal. I've seen you have 2 monsters this week. You're going to have to go home. The crazy bastards had 2 monsters. Do you know what I mean?
But do you think that's generation as well? Because if you think about the generation before us, for example, like say Dorian or whatever, they're all like, oh, people nowadays they don't know how to train, they're all pussies. Do you think that's just a generational thing? Like they maybe view us as being
thing,
like,
is it? Because it's
not as hardcore as them, for example.
It's not a generational thing because it's not as though we're going off. I'm going off what
you're seeing and experiencing.
What's happening and like, I'm not saying they're all like that because, listen, there's some great young'uns. JP's we mentioned at the beginning of the podcast. Will Holmes, is it? He's been sponsored by JP now.
Is he strong as fuck?
Yeah.
Like training at Ultraflex North.
Yeah, there's about 9 plates on, what's it called? With band arms.
It's natty.
On pendulum.
Yeah, he keeps popping up on the thing and I'm just like...
We mentioned it.
Has he got any knees left for a start? His bones aren't fully developed.
Yeah, but at his age, he's going to be made of rubber still.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
No, like
wait till he gets to 30, Will.
Yeah.
No,
it will.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, that's how they should be, like, he's just getting on with it.
Yeah. He's obviously built a little bit different.
Yeah, don't try and put 9 plates on.
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is, even if it weren't 9 plates,
it'd still be doing the same sort of thing,
He'd be doing the same training, whether it be 9 or 4.
Yeah.
He'd be going for it. He's not going, fucking hell, I'm a bit tired. I had 7 hours and 35 minutes sleep last night. I'm going to have to go to bed. Do you know what I mean? Getting people messaging you saying, I've only had 7 hours sleep. This session's going to be hard. It's 10 in the morning. You're not training until 4 in the afternoon. Just go to the gym and fucking try.
Just do it. Have a pre-workout.
Go to the gym.
Yeah.
When you go to the gym and go, hold on a minute, I'll leave that here today. Not go at 10 in the morning. Fucking this session's going to be hard.
I think I could do with some food. Well,
fucking hell.
How many times on prep have you been throughout the day just been like, I don't know I'm going to train today?
And then you have a
I can barely even fucking stand up. You have a right session, you're finishing like, how the fuck I did that, I have no idea.
I've done it loads of time. Nearly every day when
you can barely stand up, can you? Then you're fucking pulling 6 plates off floor.
You went to the gym.
You're like, there's certain points in the day when you get to that point, and every day you wake up and you go,
fucking your body's hurting, like internally you feel like your organs are just fucking failing almost.
It's when you sit down,
you think it's going to be a long day today,
and you can feel crease.
It's 4:30 in the morning. You can't eat your first meal till 6:30. You're starving.
But then you get to the gym and you have a fucking race session, and then you look at yourself a minute after and you think, fucking what way, God.
Yeah,
and you've got them endorphins and you're like, this is easy. And then
of course you do.
And an hour later, you're fucking dead.
Yeah, and then you have a rest day and it's worse day of week, isn't it? You can't train.
You sit down and you're thinking, fucking hell, am I sat on a stone or something?
Yeah.
And it's a stitch on the seat where you can feel right through your ass. It's fucking horrendous. But it's brilliant. But we went to the gym. What I mean is, if we'd have gone to the gym, first and foremost, if we'd have tired, we still went to the gym. We didn't message anybody going, we fucked. Right, I fucking listen. Don't know how I'm going to get. We went and had a go.
Yeah.
Do you know? Just go and have a go. And if you're fucked when you're there, if it's just your training session, I'll leave that at 1 Nave. Yeah, all right. If it were me and you weren't in prep, I'll just do top set today on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sound, yeah.
Yeah. Just, I mean, it's simple and basic, but
God, they fucking love it.
There is a line between, not doing enough and doing too much in there, which
it
is fucking difficult. But in that sense, it's like it is easy to let's go to the gym and try hard and get it. I say that all the time, but
this is quite a good one from Jake. Jake Fenwick, one of my old clients, is in Australia now. He's probably asking because he's probably had a long time off because I know he's had some bits and bobs to deal with, like injuries, and he's had a couple of operations. Thoughts on time off gear to allow your body to become more receptive? As in, like, does it?
I think it does.
It's a strange one, but yeah, it obviously will do.
Well, let's go back.
They say that you actually
your androgen receptors upregulate when you're taking gear.
Upregulate
when don't actually.
Yeah, but I think
you're a prime example.
Yeah, I'm a prime example. There's like people say, oh, your androgen receptors are going to downregulate if you just keep slamming gear. They actually upregulate, but there's a caveat to that because if you keep taking X amount of gear for a long period of time, you're not going to get the same response out of that amount of gear.
No.
Constantly.
No.
So you either got to take more
or come off.
So yeah, I don't think it's as simple as you need time off to become more receptive, but you kind of do. And I'm
prime example.
I'm an prime example.
Because you had TRT for about, you went natty for about 9 months.
Yeah. No, 11 months.
And what happened when you put it back in?
It fucking just...
Everything.
I put 30 pound on in 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Strength went through roof straight away.
Like stronger than what I were before, yeah. So I don't think it's as simple as... It's like there's going to be a scientific reason for it, and then there's going to be also a bro science. It's probably somewhere in the middle.
Yeah,
it's not as clear cut as what people think.
Because I don't know if I've mentioned it before on here, but you always see people who stop body. You know, you have these guys or these girls who stop bodybuilding because whatever, and then they go and they start doing a little bit of hybrid rock star or something, you know, like, and then they stop taking gear or they just go down to physiological levels. And then after like a year, maybe like Ian Valley or something, or Joe Brightman, great example, they'll be like, oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to have another go. They've stepped away from bodybuilding training. They're not loading the bodies every single day with fucking intense load and training. They're not taking anabolics. When they come back, the bodies always respond.
It's a new stimulant.
Like brand new, but like they get better than they've ever been.
It's a new stimulant.
Much easier. Yeah. So, like, I was thinking in my head, like, if...
Just have a year off.
No, well, like, literally sometimes if, like, because I've got a lot of fucking injury issues and stuff, and, like, no matter how hard I train, no matter how hard I push, it's like, something's fucking not quite letting me do it. Do you know, like, that's where my body's always responded. I'm thinking, have I just fucking squeezed the juice too much and maybe actually just taking 6 months fully stepping back.
Kevin LeBron.
Yeah. No, I'll still train in like some sort of manner, obviously, and still be very active as like bodybuilding style nutrition, obviously. But just stepping away from that and then going back, would you potentially be able to get better and get rid of them niggles and the sort of mobility issues that you have as a fucking 270, 80, 90 pound bodybuilder? Do you know? It's interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not that I'll ever. I say I'll say
I'm ready. I'm ready.
What retiring? Done?
No. To get back on.
Yeah.
This is a good question. So, what's your peptide? So, this one. What's your? I think it's for us all. Your peptide protocol, and why have you chosen these peptides for your goals?
I'm not saying what I'm having. It's just Unisolve Project 2026.
My peptide stack is 5-IU growth hormone before bed. But we're in the middle of the night still.
My peptide stack is 5-IU growth hormone before bed and Clo Blend Proforma peptides before bed. Which is, it works out at 1.6 milligram of GHKCU and 330 micrograms of BPC, TB and KPV. Moxie, 1 milligram daily. SLU
every single day.
Every day. I do it fasted on a pre-workout on a training day. And then
what we found?
Because I've lowered my food, I feel like it's giving me more energy availability from the food that I've got. I feel like a little bit more switched on. And then SLU, 300 micrograms daily. I had a break off for all this for 4 to 6 weeks. So SLU, Moxie,
Clo Blend,
growth hormone, and I have just put back in Retta as of Monday.
How much?
1 milligram.
Once a week, twice a week?
1 milligram weekly. I'm splitting it. Which I've just, all I do is I load 1 milligram up in my syringe, and then I'm splitting it Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Right, so yeah, that's it. No.
Why?
Because I've brought my food down quite aggressively.
How much for calories are you on?
If he said it's aggressive, so 4,700.
Yeah. Sub 5,000's aggressive for big dog.
It might even be less than that, you know. Bearing in mind, I have dropped from 334, and I dropped to Friday. I was 318 in 2 weeks.
Did you feel it?
I went back up.
Yeah, because he took a banana out.
But bearing in mind my growth, I've pulled 17. I've gone out to just 250 test. So I've come from 1.75 gram to 250 milligrams. Obviously, that's still going to be coming out my system. I've come from 10 IU a growth to 5 IU, but I've come down to 500 gram, 4,116, 500 carb.
What is that? Just straight through 7 days, or have you got rest day food?
Rest days 400 carb, which is 3,700, which is low for me.
That is low, yeah.
Which is why I've put Retta in.
Are you doing this yourself, or
yeah, I've done,
are you still with Cal, or have you?
No, I spoke to Cal.
You had the stuff, I remember.
We were going to have a call this weekend, but obviously we're both super busy, just for him to give me some life advice, because obviously, but I spoke to him and we discussed the reason why I'm having a little bit of a break and doing things myself. And
we're not. Listen,
and Cal said, look, he said, I knew that this would come in. I just kind of wanted you to make the.
Yeah, you want somebody. Yeah,
I wanted you to make the call yourself, because I didn't want to. Cal don't want to be saying, Nate, I think we should do.
Yeah, it's not. But we're not stopping. Are we?
Oh no.
Well, you just done a post, haven't you, about
competing after knee's done.
Well, I've moved next to him on purpose.
Yeah.
There's no chance.
Look,
we're surrounded.
I'm not retiring.
No. That's what. No,
I'm not retiring. I'm not quitting bodybuilding. I'm still going to be getting back out in sparkly pants. If my knee allows me,
it will allow you.
Well, it's disabled class, if not.
It will. Yeah.
Fucking.
No, but listen.
By any means, mate.
Listen.
We've
just trained legs for about 5 years. We have
one leg, yeah, I know.
So
I'll be sound.
I'll
be sound. So I spoke to Toby yesterday. Obviously, I've got a felly who I see once a week anyway, but I want somebody to take me through my rehab. But actually,
because rather than just a massage, essentially.
Actually, put me through the gym and put me through
rehab sessions, standing on box and stuff, like you used to do a little bit. But
I loved that.
Yeah, didn't you? You used to stand on a box for about half an hour. I didn't know what was going on. It was just stand on a box with one leg and stand down. Right, lads, finish my session. It's still stood there.
Yeah, I loved it, mate.
I spoke to Toby yesterday, and I said, I want to pay you once a week. Like and Toby's got a system like a
Who's Toby for the listeners, watchers?
What's Toby's
Fusion Rehab? I'm sure
Fusion Rehab.
Right, okay.
He's very good.
He's on Aaron Casey's at Mofo's level.
Yeah.
He's like
it's very good. So and he's at Derby, B Modified and Ultraflex.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and see Toby once a week, let him put me through my sessions and let him set my rehab program up as well for what I need to do. Because when you're doing an ACL rehab, you need to be rehabbing it every day. But there's going to be obviously hard sessions and light sessions. So every morning I'm probably going to have to get up.
Keep strain, put it under strain.
Yeah, I'm going to have to probably get up and do mobility, put it through range of motion, probably do some quad flexing, some hamstring flexing.
Have your little band and shit to do some weird stuff with your ankle and fucking strain.
Exactly. Reload it, basically.
Yeah, reload it. I'm going to have to probably do that every day. But then I'm actually going to have to do some more intense sessions, what are going to hurt, and they're going to test me. But me doing them on my own is quite difficult.
We're going to film these.
I'm going to get...
And having... Do you know what the hardest thing for me, or a lot of people, is doing rehab or flexibility and mobility? It's so fucking boring.
It's wank, yeah. But it needs to
be done. It's one of the most important.
It does, because little bits like before he...
And I'd rather pay someone like a PT.
Yeah, you've got accountability. That's, again, coaching. What's like same thing, innit?
Yeah. Through it.
Before he left team of Ultraflex Derby and decided to go AWOL, that's what we got into, like doing a little bit of pre-ab.
Yeah. Well,
Makes a difference.
Well, I'm a bit good because I'm going to be training legs out of S20. I think legs out of S20 is probably going to be
nice.
Going to be a little bit better than Rotherham, because they've got a couple of bits in there that I like.
They've got the Atlantis pendulum, which is nice,
and the Atlantis hack squat, which is very like nice. What would you call it?
We're going to
where you can sit. Oh, the linear. It's too far.
It's a linear hack squat.
Yeah. So
we're going to.
I'm moving there to go to Rotherham and Rotherham. I need to train legs with
Rotherham,
and they've got with him, but he's not got legs. So
they've got Roger's hip press coming as well.
Oh well, there you go. Then
there you go.
It's favourite leg press of all time. Say favourite machine of all time. So
yeah,
you can watch me.
seat's a little bit wobbly, isn't it?
What, the quadricep press?
Yeah.
No. Oh, it can be
Do
actually.
you know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
side.
Yeah.
I'm fucking 12 plates on that fucker at minute side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for 3 sets.
It is nice, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It is
It's,
nice. I've just been doing 2 legs, so 1 Cybex pivot press, and then that Arsenal.
Oh, the Arsenal leg press, yeah.
It's very nice, that.
But yeah, we're getting back. That's what I want to segue. Well, segue a little bit onto a topic that I was just griping about, because you're not retiring, or you're not retiring anyway. But it's not because you're a dad. Like at the minute, I don't know. It's, and this isn't you. It's not.
I can still make it work when I'm a dad anyway.
No, but what I'm saying is, I don't know if it's because I'm recognising it more, but a lot of content, like people now are having kids like a little bit old, like your age, like a little bit
late 30s, mid to late 30s.
So these people now are having kids, but it's like it's the full identity, innit? So it's like how I drive to the podcast today as a dad of 2.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean?
Well,
Like, you're the same as everyone. We've been birthing children since the beginning of our fucking economic species. It makes no difference.
Derek Lunsford's got 2 or 3 kids in his Mr. Olympic. Like,
It don't matter.
you can
Like,
still fucking...
No, but this is what we said. I said it last year, putting the poster, how I become a full-time athlete, full-time business owner, brilliant husband, full-time father. You're like everybody else, you're not.
you've got a job, mate.
You've got a computer. It's not a business. You've got a computer for a start. You sit at home on a laptop. It's not.
Yeah, and that's the worst thing, right? When you've got your bodybuilders doing it, or your online coaches, or your OnlyFans people, or whatever, they're like, "Oh, this is easy. We manage our day around fucking Timothy," but your life is fucking like yours and Phoebe's. You both work at home. It's easy. You're like, your turn. Your turn.
Look,
and now it happens. That's you're not leaving house for 12 hours a day.
That's not the issue. And I think people. I'd rather people be honest with it, because the issue isn't once you've got through that first few weeks, months, or whatever of a newborn, and you've figured out your routine. You can make anything work, whether that's cardio in the morning, cardio in the evening, what training
It's
4 days a week. You can still do it. What I think happens to a lot of people, and they just say that they've got to do it, is the priorities might change because risks become more real. Because now, like within
definitely.
For me, now at 38, 39, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, if somebody said to me, get 3 gram in you, I'd be like, sound. I ain't got, like, it's on me. Now, I've got somebody to look after. So the weighing up, the risk factor is now different.
The risk to reward.
Which is sound, but that don't mean you've got to put a post out about saying, like, what I mean is like how people go about, I juggle this, you juggle that. What you're saying is bang on. I think that happens to everybody.
It's all social media wankers that piss me off, because don't get me wrong, as a man or a woman, you've had a baby or you've got kids, and if you're somebody who works 7 till 6 in construction, and you've been away from the morning till night, and you go home, it is going to be more difficult to get to the gym. You're selfish now. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to be over 2 hours, love, while you fucking look after that. You have to go and do your. You got to play your part.
Baby's going to bed. Baby's going down in an hour.
Yeah,
can't go to the gym, then come home and not see it.
Yeah,
like, you either go at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night when baby's down, or you go at 5 o'clock in the morning when baby's not up.
And then your times, and you might not be training 5 days a week like you used to. You might be doing 3.
There's a lot of coaches out there doing it. I've seen it with the kids and stuff like that.
If you want it enough, you can make it happen.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and you have
with everything.
Understanding partner as well is always
with everything.
And these are sound. I mean,
we'll be absolutely sound, me and
Phoebes. Yeah.
It's just whether.
I mean, we take piss saying you're going to have a.
No, we'll be sound. It's just whether you. What happens is things change in terms of how you feel about things, and it's whether you then do you actually want it anymore? Like, do you want to do it anymore? Do you want to push your body to that limit again? Do you want to take what it takes to be required? Because if you do, and you want, and that's your passion, that's your love, and you've got another, then you can do it.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's okay, and you can.
Yeah, that's the thing. It is okay. It's not there. It's not there.
Do you know what?
Stepping back.
I just ain't got the fucking the. It's like when Carl Froch speaks about having the desire to do it anymore as in boxing, because
It's not there anymore.
The fire's not there anymore.
Well,
To compete and to take it to that level, that's fine. But just say, you know what? I ain't got it. I ain't got the fucking.
And that's when they get spanked because they've done it for money.
And you don't care. Your heart's for it, is it? Yeah.
The boxers get spanked. Bodybuilders, you turn up on stage and you look like shit. Yeah, you're not getting it.
So with that as well, what are the things or habits that prevent people making progress? Do we think
habits?
Yeah. So habits
and not creating a routine. Routine is everything.
So you think
everything's to do with routine
and structure.
Routine is key.
With routine. I don't care what anybody says, whether it's lifestyle, whether it's competitive bodybuilding or not. Write your day out, what you're doing day after, and I don't plan your day. And somebody, the best people have not winged it. The best people on them stages
have got structure.
Yeah. When he gets shredded and he does his prep and it's he's fresh all the way to end. The reason he's fresh all the way to end is because every single day is replicated.
Where it can be and it's structured. Even with things coming into play that could upset that.
So I've gone from 15 gram to 18 gram. Everything. And his prep before what's same and his prep after the same. And that's not just, he's all right because he's competitive. That's for everybody who's lifestyle. I can't go and do my cardio in the morning. Fine. I can only go to the gym once, but I can only do my cardio after gym. That's sound.
Yeah, fine.
Make sure you do your cardio. I did it with a kid the other day with clients, really good shape. I'm like, you're not doing cardio. I'm going to get on it. I'm like, yeah, but you're saying that you want it more than anything. Like, if you do.
Your actions are reflecting,
Yeah, but I'm fucked after training. Well, do your cardio in the morning then, but make sure you get
up to do it.
And you do it. You know what I mean? Set your stall out. Like we've just been with kids. You can't go to the gym at 5 because you've got to get home. Well, and you can't go after because your last wants you to see her. Well, that means you've got to get up early while she's asleep and go to the gym then, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If it's an hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, but my gym doesn't open until 6. Well, you have to find a fucking gym that opens at 6.
You're going to have to go to a fucking 24
Get some
hour.
fucking weights at garage or something. We want something, yeah. You can't just let yourself go.
You know what I mean? Like, the biggest, for me, the biggest, like, what stops people's progress is looking for.
I think you're right with lying, but lying to yourself is the biggest thing. Like, I can't because of this, or I'm not good enough. Just telling yourself a narrative that's going to make it okay for you not to do something. Exactly. The hard stuff is always the stuff that creates progress.
Yeah. I'm tired. That's hard. My legs.
But I need to recover because your
legs are tired. What, from 13? My legs have got. I don't know how I'm going to do all these steps. What? Putting one foot in front of the other. Like, fucking hell.
Yeah. You know, talking about that segue, I think I want to go back to an iWatch.
Apple Watch. Well, I've not got mine on because the fucking...
My Oura Ring's fucked. I've had it 5 years and I'm messaging him to try and get another one because people keep saying to me, they've sent me another one out because it weren't charging. Mine's charging.
But it's just not holding charge.
It's the charge has got less. It used to fucking last about 5 days, but since we've done updates and everything, it's not recording my resting heart rate at night. And once it gets past midnight, it shuts my sleep off and says I've just had a nap. So every morning for the last 6 weeks, I'm waking up and it says I've had 1 hour, 37 minute sleep or 2 hour, 20 minute sleep or whatever. And then it just says I've had a nap and it don't record my thing. And it says I've been up like 70 times at night. And I'm like, I know I am. Yeah. I know I am. And when I'm messaging them on help thing, they're saying everything looks fine our end. Like, because I'm like, well, I'm not getting anywhere here. We're trying to fucking get a new
Apple Watches. They just die. They don't have a full day in it.
No, they do now.
The new ones. Do they?
All right. The new one's got 24-hour charge on it.
Very good.
It does my head in.
It does everything. The reason I'm asking, the reason I think I might go back to Apple iWatch because it's Series 11, and then they've got one up from it as well, which is a bit more expensive, about 600 quid. But Phoebe's is like. She's fucking brilliant. What can I have for my push present? I'm like, what?
Oh, I've heard of this.
What's a fucking push present? So it's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that you have to give your missus a present for pushing her baby out as well that she wanted. Like, fucking hell.
So I'm like, well, I've looked into it, and I tell you what, some people go big.
Oh, well, yeah, it's like anything now. Everything, like, you can't even
fucking Rolex for a push present or a fucking new Louis Vuitton bag. I'm like, fuck you know.
No.
So I'm like, do you know what?
Even a fucking 600 quid watch should be pushing it.
She
get a card and a cup of tea.
Series 11's like, it's about 360. They're very similar to an Oura ring, about 350, 400 quid. So I think I'm going to get us both
do you get a push present as well?
I'm going to get one.
All right, that's all right then.
Oh, he's got to go through it.
Somebody's
Something like this, innit? Going, fucking look at me.
I'm resting out. It's in the room. Give me that gas in there. Yeah. Can I have an picture of one? Somebody's actually asked me, are you nervous for birth, on one of the questions. I'm not pushing it out.
No, it's all right.
I'm not nervous. I'm excited.
Just don't look when it's coming out.
I'm not nervous. I'm excited. I tell you what I'm nervous for is it seems like we've got a lot going off in a very short space of time, and I'm like, how are we going to handle it? Because
what do you mean?
I've got my knee operation.
All right, yeah.
So I'm going to be fucking one. I am going to be a fucking invalid for
a disabled dad.
Yeah, but
and then if Phoebes comes early,
fuck all at home anyway. So Phoebe's used to that.
No, but I mean, but if baby comes early, I'm fucked. I've got a court case 4 days before me knee operation where my license could get took off me. Neil is due in here anytime. Like literally anytime, and it's 3 weeks. Phoebe's having to be out of house generally because fucking Arnie's wanting to fucking shag it to death. So it's like knee operation, court case. Neil is going to be in season. If Phoebe's going to have to move out of house, then if she comes into labour early, I'm like, fucking hell, we're going to juggle all this. So I'm not nervous for the actual. Yeah, it just feels like there's a lot.
There just could potentially be a lot of obstacles to sort of navigate.
Potentially, quite a few obstacles coming up. And then the weekend that she's due, on the date that she's due, first shows at season. April 5th and 6th. And
you got people in there?
I've got people in both weekends. One in Scotland. Scotland both weekends.
Well, obviously, people understand what they're...
Do you know?
Well, saying that, some people are like, oh, I can't believe you come to a show. Like,
so
my missus is
I'm going to have to ask Felly and say, can you be available that weekend? That I've got potentially two clients in each show. Can you go up and just make sure everything's all good if
you can't?
If I can't.
Well, even if it's close, it's not worth you going up.
No,
you can't go up there.
I can't go to Scotland because if Phoebe says waters are broke, I've got fucking 4 hours to drive back. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, at least
it's
yeah. So I mean, it's going to be a good experience for you. It'll be nice. It'll be nice.